Hi, good morning, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, let's just start in 3 to 4 minutes. So let's wait for a few more people to join in, and we'll just get started in 3 minutes. We'll just okay, let's get started. So, hello and good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
I know a lot of familiar names here. So, can you just type in message who don't know me, who is seeing me for the first time? Just put it in chat. Me or I don't know you or I'm seeing you for first time. Just write it in chat box. Okay, let's see. I am not able to open the chat box. Yeah. Okay, Lynette, first time. Fredna, Amita, Nino. Okay. Yeah, Nandini, I know you. Okay, great. So people are still joining in, and few of you don't know me. You're seeing me for the first time. So I just want to give you my little introduction. So I'm Archana Amlapure. I'm a yoga and wellness coach, and founder and director of Ojas Yoga and Wellness. So I have worked in corporates for 12 years, and I have experience in teaching yoga from more than 7 years now. And I'm also author of Health, Happiness, Harmony. I published this book recently. And this is my studio. If you see the background, if you can see. So this is my studio. We are located on Juchat Road. And we do have group classes. We do yoga therapy, which is specialized different conditions, lifestyle disorders like back pain, neck pain, migraine, hypertension, and all those conditions. We do corporate wellness talks, sessions. We do yoga retreats very frequently. We have done successfully 3 yoga retreats to Bali, Cambodia, Koh Samui, and next one is coming up in Rishikesh. So this is the short little introduction. And today, I'm going to, as you know, we are going to talk about or learn about yoga for managing menopause. So most of the part of this webinar is understanding the menopause, what happens, what is perimenopause, what is post-menopause, all these things. And I'm just going to take you a little bit of pranayama and meditation, take you through pranayama and meditation. Um, but most of the part is to understand what happens and how we can manage, how yoga helps. Okay, so we will definitely go through some pranayama and meditation. So I would like you to stay until end, and there is a great gift for you. Okay, so stay until end. So let's get started. Okay, so yoga for managing menopause, and why this topic? Because I have been working with women from quite a long time, and I've seen that perimenopause or menopause phase brings in so many changes. It's really uh, everybody is different. Everybody has different symptoms, different intensity, frequency. Um, okay, Minal. So there is different intensity, frequency. Uh, Everybody goes through different symptoms, but what it does is it really turns your life upside down. And I've seen people, women struggling with sleep, hormonal fluctuations, hot flush, all those things which we are going to talk about in a while. So I thought, let me do a webinar with this, and we have a program for menopause, post-menopause care. So let's get started. If you have any questions, please put it in chat box. Okay, so I'm not sure whether you know about or you have read, I'm sure you would have read about this, that we have 7 stages in our life, women's life. We go through 7 stages in our life, and I've written about this in my book, Health, Happiness, and Harmony. So just quickly go through this. Okay, first one is puberty. Maybe most of our, you have daughters are going through this phase now. Marriage and childbirth, balancing life, after marriage, after having kids, you balance your life between your work, your family, different aspects, your passions, and so on. Then comes the perimenopause. Okay, I'm going to talk about all these things. Then menopause, uh, then retirement, after that, you get retired, and after that, it's just living, managing life, right? So these are the 7 stages. And every stage a woman goes through a lot of physiological changes, a lot of changes in her body. Let me keep this on, so if anybody is joining. Just a minute, give me 1 minute. Okay. So so every phase of our life, we are going through a lot of physiological changes. At the same time, external changes, maybe our career, maybe our family, any external situation comes. And, for a woman, managing our hormonal changes every phase, along with a lot of responsibilities, sometimes it becomes really challenging. So that's why I always say yoga is our best friend. If you can inculcate this habit for our kids, for your daughter, or for ourselves, it is really a good friend for us in every phase of our life. That's what I've written in my book as well. So if you see, on an average, if we see our women's lifespan of 75 years, 25 years goes into education, and education basically. Then next 25 years is your family, your career, your kids, giving others, for your family, for your work and all. And last 25 years is where the phase of menopause comes. And it's a significant phase in our life. And that is the time where, you have settled in your career. Maybe your husband is doing very good. He's quite busy in his work. Kids are settled. Kids are in a university, or, they are into their own world, and we have lots of time, and we are going through this sudden change in our life. the hormones, perimenopause or menopause phase. And, that becomes really challenging. Sometimes women, feel very lonely, that nobody's taking care of her because she has given all her life, all her time, all her energy to others. And now suddenly she feels lonely sometimes. It may not be the case for everyone, but most of the time, what I have seen, what I have observed, and that's when a lot of emotional changes, emotional, issues arises like anxiety and insomnia and all those things. And our hormones plays part of that as well. So I would say that this menopause phase, the phase where you're quite independent, you're quite independent, maybe financially, or you have lots of time. So this is the time to bring in your passions. This is the time to, uh, things you've not done earlier. Nice, good time. You can do it a lot of things on your own. So I think this is the best time in our lives to do or what things you have not done or you were not able to do. So menopause is, if you see the from 40 to 55 years is the phase of menopause. Now, before we understand what happens during menopause or what are the hormone changes happens, let's just try to understand our menstrual cycle, which is given as that monthly cycle. And maybe we think that it's a problem, especially in India. When I was small, I used to hear that, okay, problem, monthly problem. But this is not a problem. It's the um it's the gift for womanhood, actually, because if you understand what happens, what that hormones brings us in our life, um definitely a gift. So um, this is a menstrual cycle. I'm just giving you overview. We are not going to go into details. So we have, this is called the HPO axis, hypothalamus, pituitary, ovarian axis. Hypothalamus is our brain, which is coordinating with our different functions in our body. And here we are talking about hormones. So when the cycle starts, there is a signal goes to your hypothalamus, which releases this GnRH hormone. It stimulates our pituitary gland, and that's when this LH and FSH hormones are very important, which in turn secretes our hormones called estrogen and progesterone. Now, estrogen is is the hormone. It's called hormone of womanhood. It gives us, it starts from puberty. It gives us a lot of changes. It does a lot of changes in our body, and positive changes. And progesterone is the hormone for pregnancy. So we will not talk about that. So estrogen is what um, helps us develop follicles. It helps us to ovulate and all those things. But along with that, it does a lot. It brings a lot of changes in our body. So basically, just give me 1 minute. Let me. Okay, I need to go back. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so estrogen does really, it's the hormone which helps to build the helps to build that fat, not in a negative way, but it helps to build the fat on our, like, when a girl is in a puberty, you can see those lot of changes happening. Breast develops, she put on a little bit of fat. So these are the changes estrogen brings. Estrogen also helps in osteoblastic activity, strengthening of our bones. Means it helps to build the bone formation. It helps to bring that good skin lusters. Because of estrogen, we have glow in our face, on our face. It develops breast. Um, it helps us in the reproduction cycle. and so on. And it also helps in our emotional behavior. There is this hormone also helps to give the feedback, the signal to stimulate the serotonin, the happiness hormone. So it helps in our metabolism. It helps in developing our bones, okay, skin, emotional behavior, developing our breast, all those developing the phase in the development phase, all the building of fat on our breast and so on. So these are the function, and this is what keeping us balanced in women's body. This is the important hormone in our body. Now, when HPO axis is working well, when there is a signal to our brain, then it is stimulating, secreting those hormones on a regular basis. So we have a good monthly cycle, no disturbance in there. But again, this may be related to menopause. This may not be related to menopause. But because of our, the busy lifestyle, I would say, we are not exercising, sedentary lifestyle, improper diet, eating junk food, or not eating on time, or too much of extreme diets, not sleeping well, too much of exercise or too less of exercise. All those things really disturb that HPO axis. And that's when we have imbalances in our hormones, then our hypothalamus gets confused. Okay, do I secrete my hormone now? It's because we are not sleeping on time, because the circadian rhythm is not happening well. So the HPO axis really get disturbed, and that's when a lot of women goes through this PCOD, disturb, menses, heavy flow, scanty flow, different issues of hormones before the menopausal phase. So our lifestyle plays a major role of bringing the harmony in hormones, as in the cycle, the secretion of hormones. It's very, very important. Our lifestyle, the way we sleep, how much we exercise, how do we exercise, how's our stress level. Stress is very important part again. So this is what the function of estrogen. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard or read about it. Now what happens in menopause or perimenopause, the phase before menopause, okay? So as we age, aging happens in our body. So as we age, ovaries shrink. So ovaries are full of follicles, and the follicles, number of follicles drops eventually, slowly as we age. And hence, follicles are the one who stimulates and gives a signal when it has to grow in this menstruation cycle for the estrogen. And that's when estrogen level goes down. And that's when it signals that there is something wrong. Something wrong as in there is estrogen level is going down. So FSH levels increases. And there is then comes a point then estrogen completely drops. Now, that is the phase. Because of all these changes in our fluctuation in our hormones, we have a lot of symptoms like hot flushes or pain in our body or sleeplessness or anxiety, and all those things, which we are going to talk about soon. And that's when we get confused. Am I in my, your menses get disturbed. Sometimes you have heavy flow, sometimes slow, no flow, scanty flow, or it is coming very irregular after like 3 months or 2 months. So a lot of women wonder, am I in my menopausal phase? Am I in perimenopause? What is happening with me? And the moment I've heard this conversation many times, the moment we have a lot of disturbance in our, above 40 age and disturbances in menses cycle, a lot of women say, oh, I'm in menopause. I think I'm reaching. I think it is the start. Or I think I am into menopause. So there are a lot of misconception or maybe we don't know what exactly is menopausal phase. So basically, how we can check? is, are we into menopause? Are we reaching towards menopause? Is there is a test called SFSH. You can do it at any lab, anywhere. Serum FSH, you can write down if you want to, if you're confused or if you want to know. So if FSH levels are normal, of course, it will be indicated in the report, definitely. So FSH levels are normal, in that normal range, then menopause is far away. It's uh, maybe it's your lifestyle, maybe it's just a phase you're going through, disturbance in your hormones or irregular period cycle, maybe just a phase. So, but if FSH levels are consistently high, its levels are high, not consistently, levels are high in the report, then you're approaching menopause. Okay, so let's say you haven't got, a lady haven't got the menses for 6 months, and after 6, 7 months she gets it. That means she's still not in menopause. So she's still in perimenopause phase. So depends on the report and depends on the symptoms. But a lady doesn't have menses for consistently for 1 year, for 12 months, and that's when it comes to menopause phase. So this this test is very, very good to understand if you are confused, if you want to know what's happening. Am I towards menopause? Am I in perimenopause phase? And of course, doctor will be able to explain it better after you do this. So um, so this is where we understand what is our perimenopause phase and menopause phase. And then there is this, after a year when you don't have periods, no menses, that is where you are entering into menopause phase. That is where estrogen completely drops, no action. So no estrogen, no action of estrogen happens, right? And that is when we go through all these symptoms. So if there is no estrogen, that's when we have seen how it helps in our fat deposition, in development of our organs, our building of our bones and muscles, our emotions, again for the skin, for our metabolism. All these functions will not happen. As in, of course, your body gets adjusted eventually, but it needs some time, right? Suddenly, if there is a disturbance, but how can we expect that everything goes normal, right? So it takes some time. That's when that menopause, that's when the perimenopause, and after a few months of menopause, you might have all these symptoms. But eventually, our body is such a good mechanism, such a sophisticated machine, that it really adjusts our body to that no estrogen level, because it has to function. So no estrogen, that's when all these things comes up. So hot flashes, right? Hot flashes are sweating. You feel, especially upper part of the body, um, feel a lot of sweat, suddenly feel very hot, suddenly feel cold. So, fluctuation in the body temperature. So it is because of the vasometer center there is a center in our brain which get disturbed, which helps in the blood flow in different parts of the body, and that gets disturbed, and that's when a lady go through hot flashes. So suddenly we are being used where husband is always on full on AC at night, wants to sleep, and now their role changes. Now lady wants the aircon on all the time. So this is the so mostly at night you get a lot of sweat, like feeling of very hot. This is called hot flashes, and this can be very well managed with pranayama. We have cooling pranayams, we have left nostril breathing. So pranayams are very, very good to manage hot flashes. Now next comes, now suddenly, this is the phase. I talk to a lot of women and they say, I don't have any issues. I don't have financial problem. My kids are doing well. My husband is doing well. Everything is fine, but I feel so stressed. I feel so anxious. I feel lack of confidence. I feel I can't do something. I mean, it's a small task as well. So like cooking for 10, 20 people used to be, fun earlier. And suddenly even cooking for 3 people will be like too much of stress. Or even doing a small task uh, becomes a stress in life. So because, that is the time where, again, a lot of factors are involved in that. So again, husband is busy. We are so used to, or a few of us, few of women are very used to of taking care of everyone. And then there is sudden time that no one, center of attraction, center of everything, helping others, helping family members, um, very close to kids, and suddenly kids are in university or away or independent, and we feel that there is no role, there is no one taking care of me, and that really leads to a lot of emotional imbalances, changes, lack of confidence, um, or anxiety without no reason. There is anxiety without, of course, the hormone definitely plays role, but without any reason you feel anxious. So again, these things can be very well managed with yoga, um, which brings with yogic practices of asanas, pranayama, meditation. It really brings the awareness, it brings the centeredness, it helps to clear your thoughts, it helps to manage your thoughts. So um, this is where uh, we ourselves has to buckle up and say that I can take care of myself. I have yoga to support me, to back me. And of course, you have your social circle, friends to help in that phase as well. Now, next part is very important. Bone loss, decrease in density of bones, and that is where the calcium level drops, vitamin D drops, B12, all these things. But why? I just mentioned that estrogen helps in osteoblastic activity, which is bone formation. There is osteoclastic activity, which is like a bone absorption. Both things happen together, but bone formation happens in uh, with the estrogen stimulating. But now, when there is no estrogen, that's when this the osteoblastic activities don't happen. That means the decrease in bone density of bones. So what can we do? Now we hear that this is where lady need to lift weights. This is where we need to start exercise. So we don't exercise 40 years of our life, not that actively, and we suddenly want to lift weights. Of course, lifting weight is good. It helps. But what I say is that we don't need that much things, to build the strength. So how exercise is definitely good. Exercise helps. Exercise gives the feedback to our bones that there is some activity, there is some the movement is happening, and even our bones also releases some form of estrogen. So when we do exercise, that's when there is a feedback to our bones and to our joints, to our bones and the muscles, and that's how we help to build our muscle mass, and we can keep the density of our bones. That's why it is said that after 40, especially after 40, uh, the exercise is very, very important. Now, what kind of exercise is important? Um, the strength. This is where we need strength related exercises. And yoga is all about, of course, it is stretching, but there is, I always say with the stretch, there is strength also happen in yoga poses. But then there are yoga poses which we do it holding against the gravities, all the strength related poses. And this is where women has to include all those strength related poses. Now, there is nothing wrong lifting weight, but I would say that um, a lady, let's say a woman, she is going through a lot of stress during the day, managing house, stressful environment in the office, a lot of things. Mind is totally active, stressed, and doing a lot of things. And then at the end of the day, she goes and lifts weights and again, stimulating that sympathetic nervous system, always active, active, active. So we are not doing that good to our body and mind, right? We need little bit, which does wonders, which is yoga. So the strength related yoga poses are very, very good. So if you do every day, take out 10 minutes of time doing those strength related yoga poses, plank or dhanurasana, shalbhasana, a cobra pose, all those boat pose, all those things, the strength related poses are very good, which helps to build your bone mass. Because of all this losing bone mass and density, then a lady is prone to have fractures and falls. So this is when we need to buckle up. We should not wait until 40 age, but we should start these things early age. So tell your friends, tell your daughters, tell your relatives that start yoga from now. Next, so yoga helps to prevent this osteoporosis, all those neck pain, back pain with the strength related exercises. Then happens then of course no estrogen, so decrease in luster of skin, so we feel a little bit of sagging, aging. We say that okay, there are lines, but these are lines of our emotions, our experience. So embrace that, and eventually our body gets adjusted to no level of estrogen. And again, this exercises helps to keep our skin or that glow on our face. Okay. Then there is a decrease in metabolic rate, and then there's sudden weight gain. That is the major change we also see. Again, the basic metabolic rate is controlled by estrogen. So again, energy consumption will be less because of estrogen is not there. Again, exercise, yoga, stability, strength related poses really helps to build and improve the metabolic rate. Okay, so yogic workout for our physical body are very good to develop and build this or keep our metabolism. Now, next is there is an increase in LDL, the cholesterol levels, and it might, this can lead to, heart attack, atherosclerosis, where there is a formation, thickening of blood vessels. So after 40, a lady is also prone to have heart diseases. So again, yoga, pranayama are very good to keep these LDL levels in control. So again, estrogen helps to keep that LDL levels in normal level. So what is the solution of all these things is exercise, yoga. Okay, so again, then there are a few other symptoms like urinary incontinence because of the pelvic floor muscle weakening. Again, in yoga, there are so many yoga poses like Setu Bandhasana, which helps to strengthen our pelvic floor muscles. So again, if any symptoms related to this, there is a good yoga program to build strengthen pelvic floor muscles. So yoga is the solution. So then there are other symptoms. If there are any, just let me know. So these are the things I have seen, and I have seen it in my clients. They go through all those things, but not to worry, because our body is getting adjusted to the low levels of estrogen. Eventually, it will settle. So maybe the symptoms will stay for a few months, and eventually our body will get settled. But we have to support our body. And how do we support is by doing exercise, yoga, by doing pranayama, meditation, by managing our lifestyle better. So how we can manage our post-menopause phase? Yoga, as I said, is a holistic approach, right? And yoga is not only exercise. It's not only exercise as a physical asanas or only pranayama or only meditation. It talks about the holistic approach we need to bring in our lives. And it has given that 4 pillars. Basically, it's a lifestyle management. Okay, I'll come to these 4 pillars, but yoga philosophy, if you see, if you know, if you have read or heard about it, there's an Ashtanga yoga principle, yama niyama, which helps us to make that behavioral changes in our life. How do we behave? How do we manage our emotions? What are those rules to manage your own self? How you how you present yourself in the society? What are those things you have to make changes in your behavior? Okay, so these are the teachings of yoga. Then asanas bring stability, strength, flexibility, and bring toning in our body. Then pranayama helps to manage our energy levels or keep our the base metabolic rate balanced. Then there is this dhyan, dharana, samadhi is all about going inwards, managing our mind, managing our thoughts, emotions, and so on. So it's a complete guide to manage one's life, one's life. So if you can bring in yoga, this different aspects of yoga in our life, we can manage any phase of our life, not only post menopause. Yeah. So I just want to talk about 4 pillars which yoga talks about managing our life, our lifestyle, basically. So first is ahar. Ahar is a Sanskrit word. Ahar means food, diet. And when I say diet, I don't mean to okay, I'm in that menopause phase. I'm in that post-menopause phase. I need to get back to the diet and do that, protein. I want protein. I don't want carbs. All those different diet fads, I'm not talking about it. It's the balanced, traditional diet, balanced food is what I'm talking here. What you've been eating now, we have changed our diet completely. What we were eating when we were in childhood, when our mom, a grandmother used to give us, we have might not be eating that on regular basis, but that's the best food for us. Okay, so a lot of people, I'm not expert in that, I don't want to talk more about this, but then a lot of people ask me what diet should I follow, like protein rich, low carbs, salads. I always say, and this is what I follow myself, eat what you've been eating from your childhood. Have a balanced diet, include a lot of fruits and vegetables, especially after menopausal phase. You need to, post-menopause phase, you need to have a balanced, traditional, balanced diet. Okay, eat small portions, no skipping meals. Again, this is where the expert comes in picture. So just want to talk about this, that have balanced diet. Next comes vihar, rest and recreation, rest and recovery. Okay, now earlier when we were young, we are still young at heart. Always we are young at heart. Always we are young. So when we like maybe are in our 20s or 30s, we could party all night and get back to work in the morning. But this is not the case. This now body doesn't support. And we should not actually push for that. So the rest and recovery for us is very, very important. If possible, if your lifestyle is very busy, if your life is very busy, maybe you're a business owner, maybe you are a professional, maybe you are a very busy housewife, whatever it is, we need to take out that 20 minutes of time, rest time for us. Just checking the time. So we need to take out at least 20 minutes nap time in the afternoon, not more, not less, just quick rest, frequent recovery timings. If you're feeling tired, take rest, take break from work. If you're feeling not good emotionally, mentally, just go for a walk. So recreation is very important, means get back to your passions, get back to your interests. You would have liked dancing, but you never got time. Get back to that dancing. You like to do drawing, painting. Get back to your recreation. That is bringing that balance, that rest and recovery for your mind and body. So this is very important. Next is Acha, right routine. Now, again, as I mentioned earlier, when you get sleep at 3 o'clock, get up at 6 o'clock, go back to work, you we could manage, but now it's not the case. Now we need proper routine, sleep routine, day routine, sleeping on time, um, getting up on time, doing our exercises, yoga, breathing, meditation, whatever things you like to include in your routine has to happen, and it has to happen consistently. That's when we can bring in that balance. Now, a lot of people tell that lot of is like every lady, every woman is different. Everyone has different frequency or intensity of the symptoms of menopause. Someone goes through a lot of changes, and someone may not feel also that she has gone through menopause. Everything goes so smooth. But my observation, it may not be correct, may not be true, but um, women who is quite active in terms of her routine, exercise, or all those things for mind, body, and soul. It's not just only exercise for the body, okay? Even for your energy and your mind, it's also important. So a woman who is consistent, who has been doing this for her mind and body, or yoga, exercise, meditation, taking breaks, may have less symptoms of menopause. Now, I have a teacher in India. She's 60 years old, and her mom is maybe 80, 85 years old. Both of them are their form is so good because they've been practicing yoga. They have been practicing yoga throughout their life, and their posture is so good at this age. Um, no issues with of course, aging, there will be different issues, but those issues are less manageable. Uh, so I would say that the one who is active, who has good routine in her daily lives, is the one who can manage these menopause symptoms. Again, it is also hereditary. If your mother or grandmother has got all these symptoms, you are maybe or might get that. You are prone more to get those symptoms. So, but again, if your mom, grandmother doesn't have it and you still have it, still get a lot of symptoms, maybe it is because of your lifestyle. Okay. So again, if you're being, so again, this is our chance to tell our daughters, please. My daughter also doesn't listen because uh, yoga is at home, no value at home, but I keep telling her that she has to follow. Maybe at one day she will listen and start practicing yoga. So this is our duty. Just keep telling them that bring in those healthy holistic habits in our life. Exercise is good, definitely, and I'm not against that if you can manage, but try to include yoga as well in your routine. Exercise, as in those strength training, hit, weightlifting, all those things are good, definitely, but try to bring in yoga as well. Okay, so right routine is very important, especially when we reach 40. So there is a chapter in my book, Life After 40. Do read that to get the copy of my book. Okay, so now next is which are right thoughts. Our mind uh, is the root cause of a lot of problems. You know, um, we can manage, if you can manage your thoughts and emotions, you can manage your life better. So again, to manage, to have those right thoughts, we need to follow our pranayama routine, meditation, centering, relaxing your mind and body regularly, like rest and recovery. Spend time in nature, spend time with your loved ones, do what you like to do. All those things bring in that positivity, bring in that joy. Have a supportive community with you, who is always uplifting you, who is always supporting you in your good, in your positive things. So these are the pillars to manage those post-menopausal care. And I would say that yoga is Ashtanga yoga, if you can follow at least asana, pranayama, meditation, are um, are the the strength, the support for every woman to manage this phase. Okay, so so we have menopause care program, and I'll just talk about it. So what this program includes? So it's basically part of yoga therapy where we include everything, every aspect of our body, like our mind, our energy layer, our mind, body, and just having a community, supportive community. So it is focused on holistic approach of yoga, and we focus on the strength, building strength physically, stamina, flexibility, and stability. That's what yoga brings: stamina and stability and strength. Now, pranayama to manage menopause symptoms, so hot flushes, anxiety, insomnia, all those things. The pranayama is very good to manage them. Now, centering, relaxation, mindfulness, with a lot of different techniques in yoga. Then in this care, in this menopause care, now everyone has different symptoms, different problems again, but the knee pain, neck, shoulder pain, back pain, diabetes, all those things are hypertension. All these things are very common at this age. So we focus our yoga program for the knee care, shoulder, and back. So bringing that strength, pain relief, and strength. And again, since we have this program, we are doing it in a group. It brings the community support. Okay, so before I talk about the program, which I'm going to, do it, or let me do it. I think few people are going to leave soon. So let me just talk about this program, and then we will go to our practice. Okay. So we have this 5 weeks menopause care program, which we are going to start soon, which is just $7.99. And what you get here is we are going to focus on the small group. So up to 8 people is what 8 women is what I'm going to focus on this group. 2 sessions will be there weekly, where all those things we will be focusing on, like a yoga focused on knee, back, shoulder, strength, stability, flexibility, and so on. So every class will be focused on something like pranayama or knee care or back care or diabetes. So it depends on what the group needs. And this also will get, this is my brand supplements, which is natural. Again, I mentioned that there is a drop in calcium, vitamin D, B12. So this supplement has everything natural, 100% bioabsorbability, means absorbs all the nutrients. This you will get free. This is the calming mind syrup, roll on, helps for better sleep, helps to release stress and anxiety. You will get a copy of the book as well. And this is where it's very important. I'm going to, if you sign up, I will have a 30 minutes of free consultation where I will check what are the symptoms you're going through. And based on that, I will create the program for this group. Okay, so this is to understand what you're going through. And if you sign up today, it's this price. Okay, so I put a lot of effort in my programs. I put a lot of my heart, and I always want to get results. So I am sure this program will be, I have done this program individually for a lot of ladies, but this is the first time I'm bringing it in the group setting. Okay, so you are going to save a lot of money plus a lot of results. So this is a base for you to manage your, your mind and body, your routine after this program. So this will give you a base, how I can manage, what I can do, what yoga I can do, what pranayams I can do. And you can do it at home after this 5 weeks. Okay. If you still need time to think about it, so sign up by Friday 17th, and you'll get it will be $6.99. Any questions? Okay, I'll come back to this. Let's take some questions. And then we will do the breath and meditate session. So any questions, you can open up your mic and talk, or you can just write it in chat box.
I have a question, Archana. When are
Yeah,
you planning to start this?
as soon as I want to start next week, as soon as I get 5 to 8 ladies confirmed, I'm going to start. And days will be okay. I know my evenings are very busy, so Monday and Thursday 11:15 is the time for that. Again, I can do Monday and Thursday 11:15 in the morning.
Okay, so it's morning time.
I can do online as well. If anybody can't make it to studio, I can do online as well.
And how? And you said 5 weeks.
5 weeks, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. So yeah. Age group, again, if you can start at 40 as well. So menopause, everybody goes through different age. The symptoms are vary. So, but from 40 to 55 or 45 to 55 is the good age. Any questions on menopause symptoms? No questions? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's I think someone has to leave at 12 o'clock, so let me just quickly go back. I will give away the gift, and then we will do breath and meditate session. Okay, so just scan my Insta. Maybe a lot of you might be following me already, but if you don't, just scan this and send me message called Yoga for Menopause. Okay, and once you do that, you will get one sound bowl meditation session free. It happens on every Thursday. So you can avail up to next 4 weeks anytime. Thursday 7:15 we have this pranayama and sound bowl meditation. So scan this Instagram link. The QR code one is mine. I post a lot of tips and yoga videos, and then you'll get information on different programs as well. So do this and just send me yoga for menopause message, and we will help you how to sign up for that session. Okay, there is a question. Do you recommend any OTC? OTC, I suppose it's on the counter, right? Calcium supplement. Okay. You can get it if you believe in that, but just check. Maybe you can check with your doctors if that is okay to take. But my brand is there. I know it's a mind and body wellness formula. It's very good, all natural products in this, no chemicals. So I believe in not having, because already we take a lot of chemicals in our body with food and pesticides and all. So why to take again? But again, to mention that, supplements are no replacement for our food. Have a good diet. To support this phase, you can have supplements. Check with your doctor. And if you know any supplement brand, you can go ahead or talk to me for my brand. Okay. Any other questions? So anyways, if you sign up for this yoga program, you will get this supplement. You can try. And I've been taking it from 1 year. It's amazing. It is really very good. The 20 years of research has been done with this. That's why I have got it. I am against chemicals. I try to reduce chemicals in my life as much as I can. So this is one of the efforts. Okay, you can scan the Instagram QR code and send me a message called Yoga for Menopause, and you'll get one free sound bowl meditation, pranayama and sound bowl meditation, which happens every Thursday, 7:15. You can avail it for next 4 weeks. Okay, so now let me keep it on, and we'll start with the okay. So wherever you are sitting, on the mat, on the chair, I want you to just sit comfortably. So if you're sitting on the chair, make sure your feet are resting on the floor. Your thighs are parallel to the floor. If you're sitting on the mat, you try to keep your back straight. So gently lift your shoulders up, roll them back, drop your scapula down, lengthen your neck and spine, and here interlock your fingers. Okay, and stretch and lengthen your spine. Stretch your arms up just to release any stress, any tension from the spine. Hold here for 5. Stretch your hands. 4. If you all can open your the videos, I can see you all. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, just bend on your right. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale center, exhale on your right, and hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back and relax now. Okay, take a moment again to come to that comfortable posture. You can feel free to keep your eyes closed, and we are going to start with pranayama. Before that, let's bring that awareness to our body. So just bring your awareness to your toes. Relax your toes. Relax your ankle joints, your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs, hip joints, your back, your shoulders, your arms, your neck and shoulder. Relax. Your whole body is totally relaxed. Allow your shoulders to relax completely. Now from there, bring your awareness to your breath. Just observe that involuntary breath happening now. Each inhale and exhale. Without changing anything, without making any effort to change that natural flow of your breath. Now from here, we'll make an effort to make it longer and deeper. So inhale and exhale out completely. Inhale. Exhale out completely. Deep inhalation, inhale. Exhale out completely. Now from here, we are going to practice left nostril breathing, which helps in hot flushes. Okay, so with your right hand, form Nasika Mudra. So first two fingers bend, okay, index finger, middle finger. Use your ring finger and thumb to close the nostril, okay? So here, close your right nostril. Inhale through left nostril, inhale. And exhale right. Continue, inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. We'll go for two more rounds. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. And relax. Just keep your eyes closed. When you're doing daily, you can do about 5 to 11 rounds, up to 15 rounds. Now we will do alternate nostril breathing. So we have just done left nostril, which helps to bring that coolness in our body. So again, with right hand Nasika Mudra, and this time close your left nostril and inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Slow and subtle breathing. Keep your awareness to your breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. One more round. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right and relax. Stop the practice. Keep your eyes closed. Just stay with your breath. Relax. Okay, now from here we are going to practice Brahmari Pranayama. So Brahmari is very good to again release stress, anxiety, helps for insomnia, helps to sleep better. So if you can do it before go to bed, it helps. Now tip of your tongue, touch it to upper palate, close your lips, and as we exhale, humming sound. We'll just practice 5 rounds. If you get confused with this, just close your lips and more sound. Okay, again, keeping your back straight, bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale. 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 Last round, inhale. Keep your eyes closed and observe and feel that vibration at your head region. You can do this in the morning for whole day's energy, or you can do it just before you go to bed. It helps in releasing stress, anxiety, calming your mind, and getting better sleep, good sleep. With that, let's continue with breath meditation. So again, I want you to take a moment to relax your whole body. If you feel any tightness, any discomfort in any part of the body, take a moment to release, loosen up that body part and relax. Now bring your awareness to your breath and let's take 2 long and deep breaths. So inhale and exhale out completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale out completely. Now with the same rhythm and flow, we'll go for 3 count inhale, 6 count exhale. So 1 inhale and 1 exhale. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel your breath all the way from your diaphragm as you inhale. Deep inhalation. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one more round. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your awareness to your breath. Now we're going to slow down our breath even further. So let's go for 4 count inhale, 4 count hold, 6 count exhale. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1 and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1 and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you do this, just feel how you feel on your mind. It is really releasing your thoughts, calming down your mind and body. So next round, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last round. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just stay with your breath. Just enjoy that slow down in your breath. Slowing down in your breath is slowing down in your mind. Just enjoy that long, deep breath happening now. And for next few seconds, just focus on your breath, meditate, focusing on your breath, being in that silence. If there are any thoughts coming and going in your mind, let them come and go. Don't give them more energy, more time. Let it pass and just bring your mind focus back to your breath. And from that space of complete silence, take a moment to think of those 3 things you're grateful for today. Express your gratitude towards them. Say thank you to each one of them. It may be your family, your friends. It may be just your breath. Maybe just the nature around you. Whatever it is for you, express your gratitude. And repeat this affirmation. Tell yourself that I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for this life. And from there, whenever you're ready, slowly bring your both palms together, keeping your eyes closed. To gently rub your palms. Bring it on your eyes. Feel that warmness, and slowly, whenever you're ready, as you remove your palms, slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this short session. So yeah, let me know. I'm going to send you all the information. If you're ready to sign up, let me know. And it's a good program. It's a base for you to manage, your daily routine later on. So have a good day, everyone. And I'll hope to
Thank you
see you
very
in the
much.
program. And I'll
Yeah,
send you
thanks,
details.
Archana.
Any questions, you can send it to me later as well. Thank you. Take care, everyone.